Oh, I'm being put in the position to do something that I'm not going to like doing, but it's necessary. And so I'm asking you if the same thing has happened to you. Okay, so here's the thing. I talked to you and made a recording about my daughter having required reading, and the book's called The Glass Castle. I started listening to it, and I want you to know that under my watch, this book that she's reading and required to read 30 pages a day has incest. It has um, attempted rape on a 10-year-old with a lot of description. The Lord's name is taken in vain. I've lost count with how many times. It's maybe 20 at this point, 25. I really don't know. Every swear word you can imagine is in this book, and she's being exposed to this. The father is an alcoholic and beats up the mother and calls her a whore, slut. In other words, a C word that I just cannot bring myself to say. And my daughter's required to read this in her honors English class. Well, I'm glad that the Holy Spirit tapped me to read it. I'm actually listening to it. Her friend actually came by and said, "I'm just appalled with this book you guys are reading." She goes, "I know." And the teacher's reading it out loud with all the language. With all the language. So I've contacted the vice principal. I'm going to talk to him because I felt the pulse of the Holy Spirit give me a direction, and I need to respond in obedience. Sometimes we're called to do things we're not going to like doing. I won't like doing this, but I'm not asked to like it. I'm asked to be obedient. You see the difference? I'm not asked to like it. I'm asked to be obedient. And but I'm also simultaneously called to build up, not tear down, to encourage, not discourage. The Holy Spirit will put those words on my tongue. I'm not going to just stop there. I'm also going to reach out to the what's called Nextdoor thread, which is the community of people who live around here. They have conversations about there's been a lost dog, or this furniture is for sale, or did you know this, that, and the other, or there's something going on. I even use it to wish my friend a happy 87th birthday, but that's another time. Um, so I'm going to reach out to them. I'm not going to bash the school. That's not my intention. I'm not going to bash the teacher. That's not my intention. It's the intention is about an awareness. And so I'm going to make other parents aware by my post, keeping in mind that I'm being called to be obedient. I might get some backlash on this. I just might. But you know what? This is a 15-year-old, a group of 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds reading this book. They've only been out of elementary school for just a few years. Have they heard it before? Maybe. But under my watch, I had the responsibility to do what love requires. Did you know when I went to Holy Mass today, the readings were all about being obedient? And guess who was the reader, proclaimer today? It was me. Boy, did God really give me a confirmation that what I heard is to go ahead, step forward, because the word I got when I looked up at Jesus today, just before Holy Mass started, I got the word obedient. And then when I said it a little worried, he said, you'll have the courage and the confidence to do the obedience to which I'm calling you. So I don't have to worry. Will I get backlash? Perhaps, but I don't have to worry. That's the calling, and I'm just sharing my heart to you, praying that it blesses you. All of us at one point in time are going to be called to be obedient to a word we get from heaven. We don't have to like it. We just need to be obedient, and He will put the words on our tongue to do just that, to do what love requires. May God bless you this day. Check me out on YouTube, Your Daily Dose of Spiritual Oxygen, Vicki Smith. Press like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and if this can touch someone else's life, please pray it forward. It may just be what they wanted to hear today or needed to hear. All right, you take care. God bless you. And check me out on my website, in1spirit.com.